Hi, I have a gentleman outside of our restaurant at Funky Pelican. Has like a homeless man sign, and I just like him trespass, please.
Do you know what the sign says?
Homeless vet.
Okay. And he's still outside now?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want him trespass? Do you guys?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Okay. We'll have a unit come by. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What's going on, man?
Not much, how are you?
Doing good. What's going on today?
I'm just out here spreading the message, man.
Alright. Well, they want you trespass from here.
They can't trespass me from here.
They can trespass you from here.
They can't.
Why is that?
Trespass me, well, specifically where?
In front of the Funky Pelican, and technically, can trespass you from this entire boardwalk area.
Okay, go ahead and do it. I won't leave and get arrested for once. But I'd rather you not. Okay. You can't trespass me from the sidewalk. Alright, so you're Officer Luttrell? Luttrell? Luttrell?
You got an ID on you?
I do, and I'm not giving it to you.
Okay. Why is that?
I don't give out my ID. I don't feel comfortable giving my personal information to strangers.
Well, seeing that I'm not just a stranger, and I'm actually doing an investigation now, because there's been accusations of you harassing somebody. So,
have you seen me harass anybody?
I'm just telling you what I came to a call.
You got hearsay is all you got.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So do an investigation and see what you get.
Okay.
See what I'm doing. Come on, y'all.
Got that, yeah. And he said we can't trespass him. And he won't give me his ID, so.
He's like writing on our chalkboard and harassing all the people to make me. I'm like, go over there. Just move over there. Just not right in front when people are leaving, you know?
So you guys don't really want to trespass, you just want to.
Well, I mean, I would like him. I mean, he's going to stand right there and want to trespass.
Okay. Okay. So I can trespass him from the Funky Pelican, and then just have him move along. I mean, it's not the crosswalk. Let's go down there where there's not business. We've got guests coming in, coming out of this heavy traffic flow area. Okay. And standing right there is somewhat of a nice. All right, no, I got you. Okay. I mean, what he's doing is technically, it's not breaking any laws, but I'll try to get him. Alright, appreciate you.
Have a blessed day. God bless you.
Alright, man. So, what we can do is trespass you from the Funky Pelican, and the only thing they're asking is to just move down one way or the other. Simple request.
I got you. I'd rather not. I'm spreading the message right here where people coming across the crosswalk and lots of traffic through here. That's all.
Okay. So if you stood over there, that's going to not spread your message?
I just prefer to stand here.
Okay. You don't have a name? You don't have anything?
My name is Jeff.
Jeff.
Yeah.
Okay. Last name?
I'd rather not give my last name.
Okay. So,
how you doing?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Good.
Let me see the back of your sign. Okay.
Okay. So, doesn't want to give ID. Said we can't trespass him from here. He's going to get trespassed verbally from Funky Pelican.
So they're trespassing me from in there?
Yes.
And actually, we can trespass you from here. We can. They can't, but we can.
They can. Give it a try.
Okay. So,
trespass me from here. I will not leave. You can take me to jail if you want to, but I'd rather not do that. You cannot trespass me from a public sidewalk.
Why do you think that?
Because I know that. What's your name? Yevington? Yevington? Alright. Why would you think that you can trespass me from a public sidewalk?
Because this is our boardwalk and our pier.
It's public property, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
And we can trespass people.
Well, if you're a dum-dum, you think that.
Okay.
I'm dum.
Okay.
Alright?
Why are you getting so nervous that you're twitching?
Don't be a dum-dum.
Okay. So let me just explain it to
Okay,
you.
go ahead.
Okay. So we're gonna ask you to leave. Okay. From here. If you don't leave,
I'm not leaving.
Okay.
I refuse to leave.
So you're refusing to leave.
I am refusing to
Okay.
leave.
All right. Let's leave. All
right.
Didn't have to be this way.
All right, now.
I know.
Get my sign, that's my property. Right?
Yep. Yep. We'll get it.
You have to double cover.
Yep. We will.
I'm done.
All you had to do was move down one way or the other, 50 feet, 25 feet. That's it.
I have the right to be here as much as anybody else.
Yep. Let's go.
All right.
Get my camera that's over there.
Yep. We'll get it. Come on.
It's over there.
Come on.
Yep.
You grab my camera from here too, please. This one right here?
Okay.
Which side do you want to go? This side or the other side?
You might want to search me and get my gun out of my pocket before you put me in the back
We
seat.
will.
Yeah.
Yep. Just so you don't forget, sir.
You have anything else on you? Just gonna poke me,
I'm
stick me,
not
stab
answering
me?
any question. I thought you were in my pocket. I'm off. My pants are coming out. Unbelievable that you guys still do stupid shit like this. Why you get trespass away from a public sidewalk?
Yep. We asked you to
Who's the
leave.
supervisor?
You're looking at him.
That's it.
Where's your gun?
I got on the trunk. Gotta tighten these cuffs real quick.
I'm working on it.
Block them so they don't pinch up on it.
Already hurt me, son.
All right, well, I'll adjust it real quick.
Officer Dum-Dum. Supervisor Dum-Dum.
Yeah, man.
That's you right there, Supervisor Dum-Dum.
Yeah.
Arrested a man for freedom of speech on public property.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me guess. You're going to sue me, take me to court, have me arrested, have me fired. The whole 9 yards, ain't you? You do realize we do this every day. This ain't our first trip in Woodville, right? Have a seat.
I have the camera. It's over there by the gas station.
Have a seat.
There's a camera right there on the
Okay.
thing.
Yep. Have a seat.
I'm serious. Freaking actually doing this shit.
All you had to
do was respect my civil rights.
Have a seat.
All you had to do was respect my civil
Have a
rights.
seat.
And I ask you for
This is
an
your
ID,
last
so-
chance to let me go.
Have a
Okay.
seat.
Have a seat, please.
You're violating my rights. Can you please not violate my
I know.
rights?
Have a seat.
You know you're violating my rights.
Totally.
But you don't give
Have
a
a
shit.
seat.
Okay. All you have to do is give us your ID so we can trespass you from the Funky Pelican. We'd be moving on.
I can't fit back here, man.
You're going to have to.
Ow, ow, ow. God. Put your foot in.
Okay, we started recording. The time is 3:41 on May 28th, 2025. The first thing I'm going to give you is the Officer Bill of Rights. If you would look over that and sign it, please. This is the confidentiality law. Please look over that and sign it. The gravity statement, please sign that one as well. And perjury affidavit. Okay, we are here for case number 2025-001. The employee being interviewed is Officer Emmett Luttrell from the Flagler Beach Police Department. I am George Bender, Commander with Flagler County Sheriff's Office. I'm conducting today's interview and the investigation. Today's date and time is 5/28/2025 at 3:45 p.m. Location of the interview is the Flagler County Sheriff's Office. Present in the room is myself, Commander George Bender, FCSO General Counsel John Lemaster, Greg Cook, who's with the International Union of Police Associations, and Officer Emmett Luttrell with the Flagler Beach Police Department. You are the subject officer of this investigation. The allegation is violation of arrest procedures. Your chief, Downey, has requested that we conduct this investigation. My Chief of Staff, Mark Strobridge, authorized this investigation to determine any arrest procedure violations and or Flagler Beach Police Department directives. This is an administrative, not criminal investigation. You have been given to read and sign copies of the Police Officer's Bill of Rights, Garrity Statement, and Perjury Form. Do you understand your rights?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions concerning these forms?
No, sir.
You have been given an opportunity to review all statements and all existing evidence. Have you had sufficient time to review the statements and evidence?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If you would please initial right there. Just so you're aware, this interview is being recorded on this digital recorder.
Yes, sir.
Please raise your right hand for me. Do you swear and affirm that the statements you are about to make are being made by you under your own free will and are truthful to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that these statements are being made under oath, and any statements found to be untruthful made by you could be subject to you to disciplinary action and up to and including termination, and or being charged with perjury? Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you understand the charges that are being investigated?
The armed trespassing against Jeff Gray?
Yes.
Sir.
Is Mr. Greg Cook the person you have chosen to represent you?
Yes.
Okay. Sir, I am required to advise you that when representing an employee during an investigation interview, a representative must remain civil and may not interfere with an employer's legitimate efforts to conduct an investigation. An employer may lawfully remove a representative from an interview if they engage in disruptive or hostile behavior.
Understood.
Okay. Officer, how long have you been with the Flagler Beach Police?
I started FTO, and I believe it was September of 2024.
Okay.
I started on my own in late December of 2024.
So, a few months now, 6 months.
Okay. What is your current duty assignment?
Patrol.
Okay. Are you familiar with the incident occurring on March 2nd, 2025 on the boardwalk in front of the Funky Pelican involving Jeff Gray?
Yes, sir.
If you would, walk me through what you observed when you first arrived.
When I first arrived on scene, I saw a man that was described as a heavier set gentleman in a gray shirt, I believe it was, holding a sign that just said homeless vets on it, and they said he had an Apple Watch. So.
Okay. Did you happen to notice any of the cameras that he had set up when you first arrived?
I did not.
You didn't even notice them? Okay.
I did not.
When you made contact with the managers, what did they tell you?
They told me that he was harassing people out there and like writing on the chalkboard.
Did you witness any of that yourself?
I did not.
Okay. Have you had any past interactions with Jeff Gray?
I have not.
Were you familiar with him at all prior to this incident?
I was not before.
Okay. So you noted in your CAD notes that he was a First Amendment auditor. How did you determine that?
I actually got a chat from one of the guys at the jail. Said, "Hey, you're bringing the auditor to me."
Okay. Do you remember who that was?
I want to say it was Deputy Long.
Okay. So what was his behavior like when you had contact with him?
He was calm. He was mellow.
He was calm and mellow. Okay. So how did you determine that he was on city property, or did you?
Initially, I did not think he was on city property. I thought he was on. I thought he was. I apologize. I thought he was on the Funky Pelican property, which is rented by the city.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then I went in and I talked to them at the Funky Pelican, and they said they want him gone. And at that point, that's when I said, I told them he's technically not doing anything wrong. So I said I can try to get him to move down one way or the other, but
Okay.
that's all I got right now.
So prior to the sergeant arriving, did you have any idea of how you were going to handle the situation?
I was just going to talk to him and see if there was any crimes, any ordinances being violated. If he was harassing anybody. I personally did not observe him harassing anybody.
Okay. Did you determine any ordinances that were violated?
I did not.
Okay. Were you ever trained on where exactly the city limits were for their properties?
I was not.
Okay.
I was, however, told that it was the Flagler Beach boardwalk and pier area from, I believe it's 8th South to 4th North, I believe it is.
Does that include the Funky Pelican sidewalk?
To my understanding, that's what I was told.
Okay. Do you remember who told you that?
Sergeant Yelvington went over that.
Okay. Sergeant Yelvington sent me some documents through his representative. He noted that Flagler Beach officers have historically trespassed individuals from city property at their discretion. Were you taught that in training at all?
I was not taught that directly. I was told that if they're on the boardwalk or their pier, and they can be trespassed. So.
Okay. For any reason at all, or did you have to determine something happened first?
I would say I was told that if they were doing something, as far as an ordinance violation, because I previously trespassed somebody for an ordinance violation before. So, to my understanding, they had to be doing something.
Okay.
So that's why I advised the Funky Pelican staff that there was no.
Okay. So is this more of like a known practice throughout the agency to do these trespass warnings like this way?
I would say yes.
Okay.
It was officer discretion.
And you were told this was kind of an acceptable practice?
Do you trespass people from that
Yeah.
area? Yeah.
Did your FTOs tell you that, or was that kind of something you learned as you got out on your own on the job?
No, it was, we were told, like even during my FTO phase, that we can trespass people from there.
Okay. Can you describe your arrest procedures to me?
I would say felonies, misdemeanor exceptions. I did not observe with recently reading them in the FTO phase there and the short in-house. That's why I initially did not think that I had enough to make the arrest. That's why I said what I said. As far as he's technically not committing any crimes right now.
Okay. Did you receive, how much training do you actually receive on arrest procedures?
We are given the Power DMS yearly, and we have to overview them and sign them. Check the little box.
Okay. You mentioned that your in-house was short. How short?
I believe the in-house there was a little over a week.
Okay. How long is your FTO phase?
I want to say it was 3 months.
3 months?
42, 43 shifts,
Okay.
I believe. I don't quote me on that, but it's about 3 months.
So the only training you actually had was through the Power DMS from the policy?
Yes.
Okay. Did you receive any training on de-escalation techniques or anything like that?
With Flagler Beach, no, just whatever Power DMS we received.
Okay. Is the way that Jeff Gray was placed in the patrol car consistent with Flagler Beach Police Department procedures?
I personally would not have gone about it that way. I would have tried to find a different way to get him.
Which way is that?
I would not have pushed him in the car.
Okay. Did you actually witness that?
Him being pushed in the car. I did observe him get pushed into the car. I wasn't sure because he said it's a tight fit. I wasn't sure if he was stuck and unfortunately the situation that happened unfolded where he was shoved in the car. I personally would not have.
Okay. Was he injured at all during that?
On the ride to the jail, he said that his neck hurt. So after that, any corners I took, I made sure to slow down and make sure to not further any injuries. So.
Okay. There was a period of time when you were speaking with the sergeant and both of your axons were muted. Do you recall the conversation that you had with him?
Yes. He was explaining to me, this was also after finding the firearm in his, I believe it was his right pocket. We were discussing he recommended the trespass with a firearm, armed trespassing. He recommended that charge, and he was explaining to me why we could trespass him from that city property. Right? He said that was, he just went over it again, how it was city property, because Funky Pelican was renting it from the city, so we could trespass because it was city. And across the street, he advised that if Jeff Gray would have been standing over there, we wouldn't have touched it. So.
Did you ever receive any type of a map that actually outlined the city limit lines?
No.
No?
I did not.
What type of specific training, if any, have you had in regards to the First Amendment and First Amendment orders prior to this incident?
Prior to this incident, we went over it briefly in the police academy, and then afterwards, we went through a lot of auditor training. But
after this incident, right?
After this incident.
Okay. What exactly would you classify harassing? What do you think that actually means? From the Funky Pelican.
I think they took it as, or my interpretation of it was harassing the people coming in and out. Just, I did not observe anything, so if he would have been haggling people and hey, and following them, poking at them, hey man, give me money. If he would have been doing anything verbally like that, I would have. I still don't think I would have acted on it if he's not making any active threats of violence or trying to touch people, battery. So that's kind of where I'm at on that one.
Okay. You were the arresting officer, correct?
I ended up being the arresting officer. I initially, again, I was not going to make the arrest because I did not think that I had enough. When Sergeant Yelvington got on scene, due to my green nature of the job, I deferred to him, and then that's when he went hands-on. I assisted. I put the other cuff on him because he was double cuffed. And then Jeff Gray went to the car.
Okay.
But I did transport, yes.
Did you offer to take him to the hospital for any complaints that he had? Or did he ask?
I don't think he asked. I would honestly, I'd have to watch my body cam again. I don't remember. I believe I remember saying that they have a nurse in the jail. I just don't remember that point.
Okay.
Usually, my common practice is if somebody says, "Oh, hey, I'm having chest pain. Oh, hey, my arm hurts. Oh, I'm hurt," I usually ask them if they want med. So
Okay.
I don't know if I did that day, but I know I took extra care when I was driving, tried to slow down, and usually I ask for med. If I did not that day, that's unfortunate.
Okay. Sir, do you have any questions you'd like to ask the officer?
No, I don't.
Okay. Do you have any questions or comments or statements for me?
As far as comments, knowing what I know now, I 100% would not have made that arrest, and I would have spoken up and said that I'm not willing to make this arrest. I have no problem walking away from an arrest. So, and I am very remorseful of the time that Jeff Gray did spend because it was a felony. So if I could see him again, I would 100% apologize to him for that day.
Okay. We'll go ahead and, that's all I have, so we'll go ahead and terminate this interview. The time is 4:01, March 28th, 2025.